0393 273 252. I'm not alone in the studio.
Happy New Year to you. Arua City ya West Nile has been Happy New Year to you. Arua City ya West Nile has been very everybody azimia vamboro sitoto.
Okay, with this again we have the civil society representative, that is Mr. Oring Moses. He's the governance officer at West Nile Civil Society Network. You're most welcome.
Thank you, moderator, and good morning, our dear listeners outside there.
All right. We cannot talk without security. We have Matoa Alfred Etokra. He's the Community Liaisons Officer, Uganda Police Force at Arua Central Division. You're most welcome.
Good morning, dear listener. Good morning, my fellow panelists. Good morning, moderator. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much. And the top elections, we are 5 days to the 15th of January 2025. That's the date that has been declared official by the Electoral Commission to have the presidential and the parliamentary elections. And yes, we are looking at, while these candidates appear to be winding down with the campaign trails and others engaging in different ways. You know, there are others who are doing the mass rallies, others are door-to-door, different tactics they're using to do these campaigns. And if you look at the figures that we have in this country, basically talking about the Electoral Commission's figures of the people who have been nominated, we have a total of 2,700 candidates, both men and women, who are vying for 519 elective parliamentary seats across all categories. Of this, you have 2,025 candidates who are contesting, especially for the open constituency seats. And of this, there are 128 women who are tussling it in that constituency race. But also, if you look at the spaces that are reserved for the women, talk about the district and city woman member of parliament, there are 640 women who are competing for the 146 reserved seats. But also this does not spare away the special interest group elections that will be underway, and we also have candidates for that. And notably, we have the presidential campaigns, which were launched on the 29th of September 2025, and parliamentary and local government campaigns started on the 10th. And if you look at the official dates, all these campaigns, especially for the parliamentary and the presidential elections, are supposed to stop by 13th. We are just a few days, that is 3 days. That's when they should stop with the campaigns and then now go and rest to wait for the polling day, that is 15th. One critical question will be asking will be whether both the electorals and the candidates, plus now the security agencies themselves, are fully prepared for the polling of these for the polling and the results. Whether the feedback is good or bad, are we prepared for this? That is what we'll be looking at. And now the focus of today's debate, we look forward to hearing your views, but also engaging with you on some of these pertinent issues that we'll be raising here. My name is Frederick Dramatri. Key to note is the polling dates will be like this. The presidential and parliamentary elections will be on 15th January 2026. The workers' representative to parliament is on 19th of January 2026. And the special interest group elections for municipality, city divisions, youth, older persons, and persons with disabilities will be done on the 20th of this month. And then the district, city, local government elections, that is for the chairpersons, the mayors, and the councillors, will be on the 27th. And also, if you look at the regional youth representative elections to the parliament, will be on 28th, the same month, and UPDF representative to parliament will be on 28th, the same month. And also, if you look at the special interest group elections, especially for the councillors at the district, city, and youth representatives, workers, PWDs. That will be on the 29th of this month. On the 30th, we will have the special interest group elections at sub-county, town councils, and division and municipalities. That will be on the 30th. Older persons representatives to parliament, they will have the elections conducted on the 2nd of February. And yeah, persons with disabilities, representatives to parliament will be 3rd of February. And then on the 4th, we'll have the sub-county, town council, and municipal elections conducted. And lastly, we'll have the national female youth representatives to the parliament. That will be on February 6th. That will conclude the polling dates. We have the panelists here, just like I told you. We have Moses Oring from Wesisnet. We have Alfred Matua Otokera, who is the Community Liaisons Officer at Uganda Police Central Division, Arua City. We have Honorable Atima Jackson. I want to make a correction there. He's contesting for the 3rd time during the by-elections. Were you there?
Yeah.
I believe
I
so.
did.
Yeah.
In 2018.
In 2018 he was there, and then in 2021, now the 3rd time. And then we have also Asara Knight. She was a councillor, now a member of parliament contesting as a woman MP. So these are the panelists we have here. Let me ask a general question for all of you. Are we prepared? And let me start with Honorable Atima Jackson. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much, moderator. I also appreciate the panelists here. I want to start by once again sending my warm greetings to the listeners. Happy New Year to all of you who are listening to us. We pray that it should be a very prosperous year, that is 2026, starting with this activity of the general elections of the country. I want to believe that God will see us through this year, and also the term that we are entering in for service delivery. I start by saying yes, Uganda, after President Yoweri took over power, has worked on the constitution of this country. After the Constitutional Assembly decided that we should now take this democratic path, the NRM government, with its 4 principles of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy, has embarked on service delivery by these 4 principles guiding us very, very appropriately. That's why after every 5 years, we get engaged as a country to undertake this one of the principles, that is democracy, where the population is asked to elect the leaders of their choice democratically. And it has been happening for the couple of years. And this January 2026 is yet another period and season that we are undertaking this democratic exercise. And I want to thank the able leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for steering this country in this line where we respect democracy in the country as one of the 4 principles of NRM government. Coming to the question that are we prepared? Yes, we are prepared. We are prepared. As NRM, we are aware of this exercise that every 5 years it has to take place. We got set. We organized ourselves as NRM. We held delegates conference. We got our flag bearer for presidential seat, that is none other than His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, that we endorsed, who has been traversing the country. He has been in Arua and West Nile 2 times for this campaign trail. We were blessed to have him for the 2nd time, that is yesterday, at the Muni University compound, and he had he alluded to the same points of wealth creation, fight against corruption, fight of poverty, and it was very, very perfect, and it was well attended yesterday. So at that level, we are set to have the presidential elections well conducted, because our candidate, that is His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has traversed the whole country, preparing the voters, passing the message of hope, passing the message of peace, passing the message of development. So the country is ready to elect him. We also did not stop there. The NRM got interested and organized the NRM parliamentary, local government, and lower level elections up to LCs, where our flag bearers from LC up to parliamentary, up to presidential are got. And these have been traversing their constituencies, particularly in Arua City and Arua Central Division, which I represent. We have been on ground after our nominations. Of course, when I won the flag of NRM, I embarked on reconciliation. I embarked on receiving those who were against me, those who took the who supported other candidates. So this has been my journey after the primary elections, after receiving the flag. So as I talk now, we are set with a very big number of voters coming to defend this flag and ready to vote overwhelmingly for President Museveni in Central Division, Arua City, and West Nile, and also vote me back to Parliament. So we are set to have this election well conducted.
Okay, let me pause you there, and I will come back to you again. Okay. Let me have Asara Knight, the aspiring candidate for the NUP, yes, representing NUP party. Yes. Are we prepared? Are we set for the 15th?
Thank you very much. I'll just go direct straight to the point.
Yes.
Yes, we are prepared.
Okay.
My fellow citizens of this country, my voters in Arua City, I'm very glad to be here, having been invited to talk to you people and tell you how prepared we are. First of all, Asara Knight, a proud daughter of West Nile, a mother, a leader, and a believer to justice. My main aim to tell you what we're supposed to do and how prepared we are. Yes, we have been in campaigns since 10th of October and up to date. I'm very glad that nobody during campaign season has been taken to the hospital, prison, or been buried. I'm very glad. I thank you for the discipline and respect. And it is because of us candidates how we control you people in the field. I'm going to say this without fear or favor. These behaviors you are seeing during campaigns, sometimes you people have been led by the leaders who are contesting, the candidates actually. But I'm seeing that there is control. Therefore, we are prepared. You have seen how campaigns have been going. And currently we are under the leadership of Yoweri Museveni Kaguta, who is the president of Uganda. And every 5 years, there's competition to win or to change the government. That's why, as being the multi-party system of this country, we are also there being presented as oppositions because of the system. My listeners, don't fear, don't be intimidated. We are all Ugandans. and we are citizens of this country. We are going nowhere. We are here to stay. We are here to die in our country. We are here to live.
Okay.
There is life and death, and leaders come, leaders go. So we should not fear. We are prepared. You know how prepared we are. You have been seeing, you have been watching social media, how it has been going on through the intimidation and beatings on opposition side. But we still have the courage. That's why up to now, I hope we shall reach the election day safely. And especially Arua Central, please, be careful when we are voting. You must know what you're going to do at the polling station. Nobody must intimidate you, and nobody must scare us. Arua City, Ive West, Ive East, I'm there for you. I've come out because we don't have woman MP in the parliament. I would have said if we have woman MP in the parliament, we would have been represented.
But there's a woman member of parliament.
Some of us wouldn't come out to contest. But woman member of parliament, we say that we have it. It's very embarrassing. Getting 6% out of 100 in the 10 last year, you're in the parliament and doing nothing. That's why I'm saying we don't have woman MP in parliament.
All right.
Vote Asara night, give your vote to Asara night, you will be represented. Okay. And you'll hear the voice of the daughter, West Nile.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let me keep you there, but we have a woman member of parliament, that is Maureen Osoro. She's the one representing us there. And how she has performed, it is the voters to debate about that. Now, let me come to the civil society, which is represented here, the Wesisnet. Let me have Orange Blue. Are we set for these polls on 15th? Or there are some things that you feel we need to improve on as these days come to close?
Yeah, thank you, moderator, and also I want to appreciate my fellow panelists in the House, my MP. Actually, I want to state it categorically clear that I vote from Arua City, from Central. I vote in police cell. This is
one
so
vote.
actually, both of them, my.
Now you're going to vote a woman MP from there.
They need to convince us, but they have been doing well so far. This one I need to appreciate. You need to appreciate where things have been going on well. So my name is Moses Ringi. I work for the civil society and Wesisnet in particular. I think the question you ask about are we prepared for the 2026, which is just 5 days. I think it's a mixed reaction. Somehow we are prepared. Another bit, there's also some lack of preparedness. I think as a civil society, we appreciate the growing concern and the growing enthusiasm. We have seen people, trying a number of people, flooding rallies. People are showing concern that they want to be part of the campaign. The candidates are here, they can testify to this, that you see many candidates, but every candidate is being followed by more than 100 plus people. Where are these people coming from? So that shows you the willingness that people are beginning to appreciate that without these leaders, we need to be governed, and not all of us can go there as leaders. That's why we have representatives of us. Leaders that we need to elect. So whether you elect them or not, the person who has been elected stands to be your leader.
Yeah.
So we should not run away from this. You might say, for me, I don't want to participate in this. I don't like so and so. I don't do this. But at the end of the day, he's your leader. By the few who have elected him, so we need to accept this. And I'm very happy, especially among young people. People are beginning to appreciate the importance of voting. That is, as CSO, that's where we belong. The civic awareness that we have been doing as Wesisnet, you are aware. So we are seeing the fruit of people beginning to participate, be part of this. You cannot say, I don't like politics. What do you mean? Without politics, we cannot exist here. So you must, in a way, be part of politics. If you are not part of politics, politics will be part of you automatically. So we are appreciating the love and the concern that are coming, especially among young people, to participate in this processes, participate in campaigns, and even right from registration. I'm very happy, and I encourage them to do so.
Okay.
Do so. Let's not be intimidated. Let's not be scared. Having said that, people are beginning to know the importance of voting. People are beginning to appreciate their rights, know their rights. One of their rights is also participate in the electoral process. There is some concern, a bit of concern about some few people who still have, they believe in, there are a lot of misinformation going around. There are citizens, there are citizens who just sit there and whatever they hear or they see. These in about election, because like I was telling you the other day, somebody was asking me, called me on phone, because these are people we meet. We do a lot of, for you, because we have been moving with you in the communities. We meet a lot of groups, so they so much believe in what we say, or believe in what we teach. So this person was calling me. I thought this is a well-informed person. This person is calling me that she had, not even he, that election has been changed. It has been changed. I said, where did you hear? Postponed. Yeah. I said, where did you hear this? That some, she's hearing, and not clear on who said it. I said, now that one is that's what I'm meaning by misinformation. As a serious voter, as a serious somebody who participates in the electoral process, we need to deviate and we need to desist from such things. We need to appreciate that the person who is in charge of election is the electoral commission. Unless the information is from electoral commission, let's not be deviated away from some of these talks. Some of these talks are just intended to divert people. But also, there are a bit of apathy among people, where some people say, even if I vote or I don't vote, nothing will change. These things are already predetermined.
It's known that they're going to declare one person.
They will declare so and so. Even if I do this, those kind of talks are still, we can't run away from them. But as we do this collectively, even with the candidates, with the security, with the electoral commission, with the Uganda Human Rights Commission, people will slowly begin to appreciate and run away from the issue of apathy and participate fully. Okay. Otherwise, I want to thank you for this.
Right. Let me have Mato. You're most welcome. And let's pick it from where he has left. The issue of misinformation also moves to your desk. You interact with the community. How is it? But also as you answer the other question of how prepared is security to ensure that we have peaceful polls and also people await for the results in a peaceful manner.
Yeah, thank you, dear fellow panelists. Thank you, moderator. Good morning, listener. Once again, as Ali introduced, I've been a bit reserved introducing myself fully because I deal with the community. One other role I perform as the community liaison officer for Arua Central Division is I'm the political commissar of Arua Central Police Station. Political commissar is the police officer who deals with issues of mentoring police, educating them about patriotism, telling them about things to do with election, things to do with the politics, also reporting about their behavior in the performance of their duties and what have you. That is one of the roles I perform as a political commissar in the Central Division. You are aware that police is the lead agency in the provision of security internally within Uganda here. They may be reinforced with other security agencies, other lawful security agencies, to see to it that their mandate is fulfilled. We are mandated to protect life and property, ensure law and order. If somebody goes against the law, the police must arrest and prosecute this person. even we do detection and the prevention of crime. Those are the functions that are mandated to us by the Constitution and the Police Act. Yeah, we, at a time like this, you will realize that the police force is confronted with a lot of challenges from different actors. Different actors. Now we are in the political season. You find that police force is confronted with a lot of things. On top of their mandate of ensuring peace and security, protecting life and property, there are other things that come, like my brother Orengi is saying. Those are things which police is mandated to handle in their day-to-day activities. Yes, those kind of challenges are there. If you go now, even you, the media, there is negative media propaganda by some media personalities, and any person does anything now that we are in the era of artificial intelligence, social media, and whatever. Any person does anything, but mindful that there are laws that govern use of everything or giving information to the community. Many people will definitely take to misleading the population. Now, you have just asked the question here, are we prepared? Yes. When I'm talking for the security agencies, we are prepared. Okay. We are always aware that after every 5 years, we go into elections. We go into this kind of democratic elections, and we are always aware that these kind of activities come with the challenges. We always are prepared to mitigate challenges that are associated with such periods, be it even a season of festive seasons, political seasons, or any other season. We always anticipate challenges that may confront us, and our preparedness is always heightened. Of recent, we have been for the festive seasons. We had heightened security to ensure that people celebrate the festive seasons in a very peaceful and orderly manner, under with the law and the order prevailing in every situation. I think that one we have achieved it 100%, if I'm not wrong, 100%, because we didn't have any major incident within our region. Now that we are in the political period, the political process started some time back, from the preparations, the nominations, and whatever and whatever. We have been following these things very, very closely as security agencies. People are campaigning, and we are looking at the campaigns very closely. What is happening where? Our interest is to see to it that there should be peaceful and credible elections. All activities done, whether in campaigns, whether in these periods of election, they must be lawful, such that we deliver a very credible electoral process in our country here. Okay. Depending on our preparedness, if I can rate our preparedness as security agencies, yeah, 98% we are prepared. In terms of manpower, the human resource we need to do police these elections, we have already prepared them. Logistics, we have already prepared them. We have been into the community, dealing with the community, sensitizing them about these processes. We have also been interacting with the candidates who are vying for positions in this political space. My Honorable Jackson is here, and Honorable Asara is here. We held a meeting with them. We discussed about the do's and don'ts for these processes. And we are seated very comfortably to deliver a very peaceful and credible election within the 5 days to come.
Okay, maybe before we take a break, let me ask this to the contestants, I mean the candidates. How have the elections been for you, especially the campaigns from November up to this time? How have they been for you? Let me start with Atima.
Thank you so much, moderator. Before I go answering that question, I want to throw some more light on what my sister, Honorable Asara Knight, has said, that people shouldn't be worried, people shouldn't be intimidated from the reactions, beatings of opposition. She was more of saying that the opposition is the one harassed. And I want to appreciate her also by saying, on the other hand, that political violence comes when we candidates incite people to do wrong things, which I agree with her, and it's true. you don't see violence, you don't see bloodshed in Central Division because of the credible leaders that we have, especially myself. Right from the primary elections, we did not have violence and bloodshed in Central Division when other constituencies and districts were registering violence, bloodshed, smashing of cars and what. So it's us, the candidates, who incite these voters, our agencies, to do wrong things. Just to cite uh, our other colleagues in other parties like violence, especially where my sister, Honorable Knight Asara, subscribes. In other regions, they incite population against security, they incite population against the government, they incite the population against the other parties or opponents.
Maybe,
but for her, particularly
yes,
in Arua City and Arua Central, she is not that character. You see, she is not inciting people. That's why you don't see violence, you don't see anything. So now we are saying violence comes when leaders or candidates incite them, incite people against security. And of course, security has to defend themselves. They have to respond depending on the level of the violence. So that one I wanted to throw more light. For us in Central Division, we are peace-loving people. We coexist. We know that inciting one group against another, you are doing this to your fellow brother, to your fellow person who has that pain.
I think the general election campaigns are more peaceful than the primary elections. If you look at what happened in the mayoral race,
not at all.
It was more than what is happening
it
now.
Depends from one region to another.
I'm looking at Arua City. The mayoral race had more contestations, a lot of violence was there. But if you look at the general election campaigns, they are more peaceful than that one there. So you cannot relate this to the primary elections. But let's answer my question.
Yeah, I'm coming to that now.
Yes.
The question you are asking is,
how was the campaign for you as we are now clocking the 2 days?
Right from the primary elections, my campaign has been so peaceful. And of course, always guiding my supporters, my agencies, that we should only pass the message of, what we are going to do. For example, I am somebody who has been in office for the last 4.5 years. What I need to do now is, as I go on ground, I give accountability. The 4.5 years, what have I achieved? What have I done? Nationally, regionally, and locally here. This is what I have been embarking on. But the other candidates go on ground abusing their colleagues. Those are the reasons why violence comes in. You go, you don't have manifesto, you don't have any agenda. Your duty is to incite your public, incite the population against the candidate. So and so is like this. Are you going to represent so and so? You are going to represent the people you are coming to talk to. So because of my method of campaigns that I take, of only giving accountability and giving my manifesto of what I am going to do, of giving accountability of what my NRM government has done, it has been so impressive. And that's why you see my crowd is unique. Today I will be in Tanganyika. Come and witness the crowd that is going to gather. The Tanganyika people alone. I don't move from one ward to another with people. You ferry people, you march from Mbara to Tanganyika with the people of Mbara, or from your office. I move as me. Sometimes I even jump in a tukutuku. I find the people there, the people of that area, you address them. So my method of campaign has made it very simple for me. I have enjoyed the campaign trail. Actually, people wanted me on ground every day. But of course, I can't do that because of other competing priorities. Like yesterday, we were at Moni receiving His Excellency. I couldn't be in a campaign rally. So because of my good method, I've enjoyed my campaigns. It has been peaceful. It has been nice, overwhelming. People come in big numbers. They want to listen to me even beyond time. But I have been respecting the Electoral Commission rules. That's why now the campaigns have been so peaceful and successful. But one thing I registered was during my campaigns, because the opponents see the crowd that I draw as a challenge. They have been trying to throw a lot of propaganda. They send wrong elements to come and stone. When I had the first rally in Kenya Ward, a big population turned up. My opponents sent some people who came and threw stones at the people who gathered to listen to me. Women were threatened until I had to alert the police. I had to let my boys here take concern on who is throwing stones, and those guys took off. And also, they have been sending wrong people. When I am now moving, they send people to snatch people's phones here and there to paint an image that Atima is harboring wrong people. So it is a plan of the opponents that we are trying to do this. But I have navigated, I have taken mitigation measures. It happened once where a few people lost phones. I apologized to the public and I took mitigation measures. And as I talk now, it never happens again because we know wrong elements are sent to come and cause problems, to cause bad image in my process of campaign. So
Okay,
so far
yes.
it has been very successful and peaceful and so wonderful.
Okay, let me leave you there. And listener, we are taking a brief break. And when we come back, we'll start with the Asara Knight, who is the woman member of parliament contestant, who is contesting on the National Unity Platform, NUP party. And thereafter, we'll really move to other parts. You remember Wesisnet raised a serious issues there, saying that there are still some gaps that we need to really look at as we now head to the 15th.
It's 11 a.m.
Wonderful.
The friendship.
For him, he picks anything from any person who is not my official media person.
Social media person is there. Who will be speaking to? You choose one.
You can choose him, you can say.
You choose one of them. Yeah. It's okay, you can record and give me. Because we will not allow people to crowd. But, hey.